So we left it where we got the horizontal scrolling up and running. And so we've got it stopping at the extremes of the map, yeah? But we've got a bit of a problem. We've got a bit of a jitter. There you can see it. It's just going past now. And that's because we haven't got the frame set up right, yeah? So we need to, when we stop, we need to make sure that the scrolling is in the right place, just in case we have to go backwards and forwards, yeah? So we tried this where we were saying, right, you know, if it's left, we'll get it to get the screen set up, and it didn't work one bit. So what we need to do is we need to continue the scroll. So when Quasi stops, excuse me, when Quasi stops, we need to continue the scroll until it's back to frame 4. Frame 4 is the important frame. So for the left hand side, we're going to have to test the frame number to see if it's 4. If it's not, to carry on going left. Do left again. Do left again. Do left again. And that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and see if we can get it to in the place where we go backwards and forwards on the scroll. Come on, I only just see my head. There we go. Backwards and forwards on the scroll, and to be set up so when we go in either direction, it knows what to do. All right. So I was looking. Yes, it's here. That's what I was looking for. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. All right. So that's the plan. So we need to test the scroll value, the frame value. So this value here, we need to test that, and then when it's hit 4, that's it. We're sorted. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the left-hand side first, and then we're going to do an exact copy for the right-hand side because they're all the same. We just need to make it do it. So this is branch if not equal to scroll. So that's doing the scroll. So now we're testing the direction. Are we scrolling left? No, we're scrolling right. So this is scrolling left. So what we need to do is we need to load our core. Computer's struggling today. So we need to load our X frame and we need to compare it with 4. If it's equal to 4, then we're done. Yeah, we're done. So lights. What lights? Oh, fan on, mate. Fan on. Fan on, mate. You're daft. Anyway, so if it's equal to 4, that means we're done. Yeah, high credit. So we can do the finish scroll. We can do that. Do I really? Yeah, finish scroll up. We'll go with that. But because this is going to be a 4-way, we need to make it branch if not equal to that, and then jump to that. That's it. So here, basically, we're going to load. We're going to get it to load in, scroll left, and we are going to get it to do the scroll. So jump to manual scroll screen, and that's why I put that label there. Jump manual scroll screen. So what I'm doing is we're loading which direction we want to go, and we're going to tell it to go in that direction. So we're not loading the We're not loading the direction variable in. We're physically telling it which way to go. And so when it comes back to process the scroller again, it's still going to know that we've stopped, yeah? And it's still going to know that we're going in the left direction, right? And so what... and then hopefully when it gets to frame 4, when it sees at 4, we'll finish. So what we need to do here then is then tell the scroller it's stopped altogether. So and store that in there, last movement. So that should stop the scrolling. So we'll do that for the right side. So we'll grab that and we will hang on, we'll grab all of that down to there and then put it there to there. So this, we're not going to do that, so we're going to compare with right now, and we will, I'll send it here. No. Send it here. Load, is it 4? Branch if not equal to there. That means so we're now going to tell it we're going right. And if it is, we are stopping it. So we need to always have it at frame 4. Right, let's see if that works. Now there's going to be some weirdness going on, so we will see. So let's see if my theory works. So there's still a problem there, and there's a problem there. So there's a problem with the drawing. And we're just a bit too far. Look, can you see? We just scrolled a little bit too far. So we need to change our end test. But we're still getting some artifacts. Let's see. There, it glitched there. So we're still right. So I've got to figure this out. I've got to figure out why it's doing it. So that doesn't seem to be working either. Well, let's stop it going too far first. So where's the test? I've forgotten where the test was. That's not down there. That's animation. It's got to be here. Ah, here we go. Right. So that's the plus. Ah, here we are. 42. So that's got to be 41. Got to make that a variable, by the way. Right, so we should not scroll off the edge of the page now. Whoops. There we go. So we shouldn't scroll off the edge. Did you see it glitch? There we go. We've not fallen off the edge of the page now. Oh, look at that. I haven't got this. I can't have this right. Right, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Ooh, glitch. Oh. Right, I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to see what's going on with that. So let's get in there. Just put a breakpoint, and we'll put a breakpoint in our new code that we've just done. Let's see. We'll put a breakpoint there. I'm just wondering if I need to do some other coding somewhere else. Now, Mikroman said something on Discord, didn't he, about watch variables? Right, I need to... I don't know what that variable... Hang on, what's that? What did I say that variable was? Where's the scrolling? Here we go. Tell me what variable it is. Here we go. Oh, it didn't say. Right. Hang on. Let's get the byte dump out. Here we go. So, OD92. That's what we want to look at. OD92. So let's find it. OD92. There. That's the number. Right. Let's give it some welly. So we'll turn that off. So we're looking at OD92. So it says 99. That's not right. Can't be. Can't be right. Oh, that's OB92. Idiot. 9192. There we go. So we're on frame 4. And we are not changing the frame. Because we're not scrolling. Right. So we'll get it scrolling. There we go. So we'll stop. So it stopped on frame 4. Okay, so we'll do it again. Look, it stopped on frame 2. So somewhere along the line, now we're on frame 7. We are not resetting. We are not going through that code. We are not going through that code. Right, so I need to... so if the direction is not stopped, then we come through here. So it would do that straight away. Okay, let's get rid of the breakpoint there, and we'll put it there, and we'll put another one there. So on the right. There we go. Right, let's see what's going on. We may be overriding a variable, I don't know. This is what we're going to try and find out. So OD92. OD92. There it is. So we're at 4. So let's go scrolling. And we're away. So let go. Well, we're in there. We're in it. So we are here. So let's go run through it. So compare it with 4. It's not equal to 4. So we are about to scroll. So we're not on. Yes, we are on 2. So it's going to run through that. So 2, 3. We are overwriting. We are overriding a variable somewhere. We've got to be. We've got to be overwriting variable somewhere. So let's see if we can find it. Right. here. There. Yeah, we're doing it in... Okay. Right. So we're taking the scroll direction requested, and then we're storing it in the movement. But the problem is we're using the movement to determine what the last direction was, but we're overwriting it with stopped, and that's why it's not going through. So we need to do some jiggery pokery. So how am I going to do this? So if that's going to scroll nothing, and that's going to scroll nothing, we could put this in here. Yes. Let's put that in there. So we'll get rid of it here, because we don't need it, because we're doing it twice. And what we'll do is, I don't want it to store. If that is stopped, I don't want it to overwrite this. I want to overwrite that. So we'll do a compare it with scroller stop. If it's equal, we'll bypass it. If it's not equal to that, then we need to update it, because that's the direction we're setting. Right, let's see if that's sorted out. Might be able to get rid of this frame ignore as well. But we'll look at that when we start looking at it properly. Right, let's run it again and see if we're on the right track. So it's not going to be OD92 now. It's going to be a different one. So let's just quickly find it. Oh, it is OD92. So it's still the same. Okay. So OD. Whoa. So there we are. 4. So let's get strolling. Come on. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Here we go. So we're going to let go. There we go. So we're at frame 2. And it looks like the X scroller is at the same place. So let's just see. We're going that. Frame 2. Okay, let's do another cycle. 11. It's gone through it again. Ah, this is what we want. Right. So it's scrolled again. So we're telling it to go. This time it's not frame 2. It's going to be frame 3. And go on, keep going. Yep. Frame 4. So now it should reset that motion variable, which it's doing, and then comes out and we carry on. It stops scrolling. Right. Let's see if going the other way causes it to glitch. So it should be. It's now on frame 4. We are set up. We are in the right frame. So let's see what happens. So far, so good. Right, so it's come to the edge again. So we are at frame 1. Frame 2. Frame 3. Frame 4. So that's now set. Okay, right. Right, let's take the breakpoints out. Let's see if this has solved it. So here we go. So we're going that way. Get to the extreme. Now that has glitched. That has glitched. So we need to sort that out. So we need, our end test is not working now. The 0 test is working, but the end test is not. And so that went all wrong, but it's corrected itself. Oh, it's stopped now. But it glitched. Did you see it jump when it did it? So we're still not right. Ooh, did you see that? Ooh. Right, what's going on there? What is going on there? If we're going right, are we going down the frames? Hang on, left, 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 increases. So what does it do with the scroller? Ah, left is going down the frames. So 2107. So right is going up the frames, isn't it? 5670. So I'm just wondering. Right, left is going down. So if we're going down on left, maybe that needs to be 3 and then 4. Let's see what happens. Let's go that way. That stopped. Was it set up row? Oh, look at that. When I let go, it's having a bit of a fit look. I'm wondering if I've gotten the wrong way round. Because that's going forward and then back. The colour scrolling, look. Let's slow this down. How can I slow it down? No. Alright, let's do it again. So press, let go. Press, let go. Ooh. Hey Arthur, Aston, he's doing okay. He hasn't had a stroke from what we've been told. But he has a massive temperature, and he has gone blind in the left eye. So we hope for the best, and we got the best that we could hope for. So he's downstairs, recuperating. He's asleep. I think he's asleep at the moment. But yeah, he hasn't had a stroke, but he had a very high temperature for many days. So he may have lost his sight because of the high temperature. Could have affected the brain, because there was nothing wrong with his eye. So there's no cataract, no damage to the eye. They just, when they shone the torch in there was no reaction in the pupil. So he's gone blind in the left eye, but he's all right. He's learning. He's learning the new thing. He's learning the new perception of the world. Teaching him how to go through doors again, because he keeps headbutting the door jamb. Well, we're not looking at as bad news. He's 14, so he's an elderly gentleman. So yeah, we're not looking at it as bad. We're looking at it was the best news that we could hope for. And so yeah. Right, so this is jumping. Why is it so? I mean, right. So it's going that way, and then it's going back. No. I mean, even the vet thought he was 4-5 years, and when they read his notes and he was 14. He doesn't look 14. He doesn't look 14. I'll give you that. But I'm telling this evening when he was outside and I was watching him, Mrs. OSK went outside to see what I was up to, and then when she came back in, he was scampering back into the house, right, like he was, and his back legs were bouncing around like he was a pup. It was funny. It's like he's gone back years. He must moisturise. Yeah. 14 in doggy years is, yeah, he's coming up to, yeah, the 3 digits. He's coming up to the 3 digits, yeah. So he's not a spring chicken, but he's still very healthy. Yes, we was thinking of having next year on his 15th birthday. We was thinking of having a bit of a party, for him. But I mean, it's like he's eating, and he's eating all right. He's got a little bit of a toothache. That's why he's got to have his teeth taken out. But we've got painkillers to look after that while we are trying to get rid of his fever. But he's eating, he's drinking. He's not shying away. He has his moments where he cries, and I presume that's toothache or something like that. But we've got the medication to help him out. But there's a long-term plan. He's got medication to increase the blood flow to the brain to help his brain recover from the high temperature. More than likely, he's going to be on steroids for the brain to allow the brain to adapt to his new perception of life, because he's lost, like I say, he's lost sight out of that. If you put something on this side, he does not see it. He looks at the floor like, what? So he doesn't see it. So we're having to learn as well. We're having to learn to put things on his right hand side so he can see it, and then he can guide to it. But yeah, put anything on his left hand side, put a biscuit on the floor on the left hand side, doesn't see it, and then Nico nicks it. So we as parents are having to learn to put You know, his food on the right hand side so he can see it, treats on the right hand side so he can see it. But I'd rather you need to try that with the kids. Yeah, that's what Nico's doing. He has figured it out. He has figured it out because he's now holding back on the left hand side because he's figured out that Aston can't see. So yeah, I mean he's there. He's still asleep. Look, I think you could. There you go. He's there. Look. He's a little bit depressed. He knows something's going on. He knows something's up with his brother because every now and then, when Aston's sleep, like today, because he's been sleeping a lot because he's got these antibiotics and he's got the fever. Nico goes over and just checks that he's all right. You know, sniffs his face and all that, just to make sure he's still around. So he knows something's going on, but we'll get there. So I'll put an update on Discord on Friday to let you know how he's getting on with his fever and stuff like that, and see. But yeah, he's doing well, and thanks for asking. All right, let's see if we can figure out why this is scrolling back. Right, so there we go. I've turned around, so we go back. I've let go, and it's scrolling back. So I'm going to let go now. It is scrolling back. It goes back a couple of... There. Whoa, what on earth was that? Right. I'm going to take the code out. I'm going to rem it out just to see if it was doing it before I did this. So let's just rem this out. We'll leave that there. Rem that out. Do it again. So we'll get over to about there. We'll slow it down. Right, so I'm going to move so it should start scrolling. There. Oh! Right, okay. Okay, that was interesting. We'll do that again, this time with the debugger on. Right, so we're looking up here. This is the X scroll of the VIC chip, yeah? And the Y scroll. So the X scroll is at 0. Ooh, that could be the reason. Hang on. So if we move that way, so it's at 0. And we think it's at 4. We think it's at 4. Hang on. Where is it? OD92. Yeah. Our variable says 4, but we're at 0. That's why we need to initialize that. Okay, let's do that. So let's grab this. And we'll initialize that. We should have an initialization routine in here, shouldn't we? Let's do that. Initialize scroller. So we'll put it there. Let's do that. So we'll initialize, so AND it with that, and then we'll OR it with 4. So we're always going to be at 4. And then we'll do the same. We'll do the same with the Y. Because we haven't done anything about the up and down yet, which I'm hoping to get done today. But we'll rem that out. We'll leave that as it is. so we need to now put this in the code on the initialization part. So here, so we're setting the frames there. So we will run the initializer there. By the way, Arthur, how are we doing on the kick version of CBM? I want to start using it if I can. Just to put you under any pressure. Right, Shift F6. Right, let's see. Right, so we are 4. There we go. We're at 4 now. Okay, so let's see. Will it? Oh right, okay, so Git's up to date. Okay, I'll grab, I'll do a fetch on it and I'll have a look. And I'll compile it. Right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's scrolling nice now. Oh. And it's continuing. But I've remmed that code out. Okay. So I'm going to let go. It's at 2, so this should fail because it's at frame 2. Now frame 2 is important on this way down, I think. Okay, so frame 7. Now it should fail. Yeah, that was the jump frame for that way. So right, okay. So let's put the code back in and figure out what is going on. Right. Okay, mate, not a problem. Because I'm thinking of doing an update video series on the machine code monitor, and add the functionality to do the disk drive where you can write programs inside the disk drive. So I'm thinking of doing some videos on that. Right, let's see. Let's go over. So we're at frame 4. So we should always stop on frame 4 when we let go. So I'm going to let go now. And it's on frame 2. Frame 2. It's going backwards, isn't it? Right, let's put a breakpoint in this. So I want, let's put a breakpoint when it's testing the frame. So if it's 3, it does it. Yeah, we'll do a breakpoint there, and we'll do a breakpoint at the same place there, so we know what we're doing. Right, F6. So it's at frame 4, so we'll go for it. Right, so I'm going to let go now. Okay, so we're at frame 6. So we come in, we're telling it to do the shift now. What I'm going to do is going to do F11 to see if it's going to shift it the right way. And it did. So we're at frame 5 now, so I'm going to F11 again. It's going to move it forward again. It moved it back. It moved it back. Do it again. It's gone to 7. It's going backwards. Have I got it going the right way? I need to check on something. Hang on. Right. I need to find where that variable is. Initialize Scroller. Well, I need to go up, don't I? Here we go. Right. So I need to look. So that's the movement and that's the requesting. So it's DO90 onwards. DO90 onwards. That's what I'm looking for. DO90 onwards here. So this is the right. That is what I've requested. That is what we're going to follow up with, and we've got our frames here. So let's see what we're coming up. So I'm going to go that way. And it's saying it's 0. Oh, hang on. No. That's 02. No, we are at 02. Why is that 0 then? I can't be... Oh, I must be setting it 0 at some point. Okay. So we scroll. Ah, it wasn't scrolling, was it? So we're at 1. So if I let go... Now... Okay. Press F11. What's the direction we're going? We're at hang on, we're at frame... Oh, I've got frame 3 in there, haven't I? I'm testing for frame... But we seem to be 1 behind. This is at 2. But we're supposed to be at 3. Hang on a second. What is going on here? So we set... Oh, hang on. Hang on. We're changing it there. So we're always going to be one. We're always going to be lagging 1 behind the X scroller. Okay. That explains it. Right, we'll change that back to 4. So we're always going to be 1 lagging behind. So OD there. That's what we're looking for. That's our frame value. So our frame value is the same as our X value. Maybe. Right, across we go. So we should start scrolling soon. There we go. Let go. So we're at 3. The X value is at 4. So if I do F10, now we're at 4. That's gone to 3. But we was at 4 before. Okay. Carry on. Let go. We're at 5. But we're at 4. I can't be right. Here we go, 3. So which way are we going? F11. So we're going down, but we're at 3 again. There's something going on there because we was at... Right, let's do that again. Scroll, let go. So, right. So it thinks we're at frame 6. It thinks. But the scroller says the Vic chip says we're on frame 7. So when I tell it to go through it again, this should be 7. We're always lagging behind, aren't we? This shouldn't be lagging behind that. So that's 7. This has gone to, this is 6. This has gone down. That's not right. Should always be lagging behind. That's why it's having a fit. Colour's gone on that. Let's run it again. OD90. There we go. So that's where we're going there. Scroll, buddy, scroll. Right. Let go. We're at 2. And our value is at 1, which is right. No, it's not. We should be ahead. Why are we not ahead? Right, F11. So we're going to tell it get on and do the next one. So now we're at 2. And that's at 1. It's going backwards. That is going back. Did you see that? It went backwards. Right, so let go. Now it's going forwards. And then it goes backwards. That is strange. That is very strange. So that's our value there. Scroll, 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 scroll. Come on. Scrolling. Let go. So we're on 6. So this is gonna have to go, but it's still 1 scroll value ahead. Right, let's see what happens. I'm not gonna F11. I'm gonna actually do it. So we run through. We load 1. And we run through it. Compare it with 1, which is what we've got, equals, we are not 2, we are 6. We are not 1, we are not 0, we're not 7 either. So that should jump away to here. So we don't update that. We clear out our frame, or it with 92, which is 6, store it. So it's done 6. Okay. Compare with 01, branch if not equal. So this is now, okay. LDX 6, increase it, transfer it to accumulator, and it was 7, store it in 92. Okay. Go. So it's now changed. So we're going to do it again. Load 01. So we're at 7. So this is the jump frame. Now well, F7, it should now go into all that, which it is. So we're going to put a breakpoint there because I don't want to run through all that. So F11 to that breakpoint, there we go. So it comes to here, we are not 0. Load 16, get rid of the scroll, or it with 7, store it. Now it should increase it, so we're at 8 now. Should be at 8. We are. And it, so it should go to 0 now, so it should stay 0. But the X scroller says 7, which is right because we are lagging behind. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. There is a problem with our scroller. We'll leave them in. There's a problem with our scroller. So the problem is maybe we need to update it before. We need to be on the right frame because we are one behind. Maybe we need to be, because we're lagging behind. The logic's not quite right. So we've done the jump frame, but then we move it to frame 7. Hang on. The jump frame is frame 0 in here. On the right. So, but we're scrolling left, aren't we? We're scrolling, we're going right, so we're scrolling left, okay. Hang on, 4, 5, 6, 0. Why are we jumping on 0? 7. No? Okay. 0. But that is... Right, okay, so we're setting this... Why are we setting the Y? Oh, hang on. I'm in the wrong place, John. I'm in down. I'm up here, I'm up here. Right. We're running right, scrolling left. So, 2, 1, 0, 7. We should be going down the values. Scroll left. We should be going down the frames and we're not. We're going up the frames. Oh, hang on. Have I got it the wrong way round? Right, direction left. Scroll left. Where's direction right? Hey, buddy. Jump going left. Why am I... That's not where I want. Update quasi. If we've stopped, load direction, jump to go left. Load the jump in, if we're jumping or not. So this must be right. This must be right. Okay, so have I got the... So we're going right, but we're scrolling left. Yes, so we're doing it right. Okay. So if we're going left, we should be scrolling right. Okay. So scroll left. This is scroll left. So we're going down the frames. So why was we going up the frames? Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Right. Okay, 4. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Stop. Where did we start scrolling? It was just about there, wasn't it? So we're at frame 4 and we're at 3. So F10. So we've just gone up when in fact we should be going down. Yeah, that's frame 2. F11 has gone to 3. We're going the wrong way. 4. We are definitely going the wrong way. Okay. Compare with scroll left. Branch if not equal to scroll right. Okay. Humour me here. Humour me here. Just humour me. F6. And then we'll figure out if what I think it is right, then we'll try and figure out what's going on. OD 9.2, which is there. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Here we go. Boom. Right, so we're at 7. Right, so F11. We should be going to 6. And we are going up. Why are we going up? We shouldn't be going up. Right, I'm going to put a breakpoint on here. I know it's going to be annoying, but we shouldn't be going up. In fact, I'll put a breakpoint here so we know we're definitely scrolling left. Left doesn't go up, it goes down. It should be going down. Right, here we go. So we are there. So that's where we're starting to scroll. So OD is at 4. So F11. So we're at 3. F11, 2. F11, 3. Yeah, we are going up. We are going up. Our frame count is going up and it shouldn't be. So this is left. So we're jumping to X nothing, which is here. We test for our, oh god. You absolute muppet. What an absolute muppet. Right. We need to change this. What's happening is I'm loading the requested direction, which currently says stopped. So it's doing branch if not equal to scroll right, and it's doing the increase here. It's doing this. Because I tried to make it one code fits all, and it's not going to work. So we're going to have to copy, we're going to have to duplicate this code. I really didn't want to do that. Really didn't want to do that. Right, or. Could use a temporary variable. Hang on. I've just had a bit of brainwave. I still want to use concise code. So we can. It's okay. That's the movement. So this one will be scroll direction. Scene. Right, scroll direction scene is the variable that is going to govern how the scene works, yeah? So when we do this, so when we load the requested one, if it's not equal, we're going to come down to here, yeah? And we're going to store it in that. And then we're going to use that. So even when I do it manually, we're still going to have the scroll direction scene. So then here, where we're testing, we're not going to test that, we're going to test the scene direction. That should do it. That should do it. So we'll do it for the up and down as well, because we'll have the same problem. Where is it? There it is. Right, let's try this bad boy. Let's see if it's working now. Oops, wrong way. Where's the breakpoint? There it is. Where's the other one? There it is. Right. Okay. Fingers crossed. Here we go. And away we go. Let go. And away we go. Let go. And away we go. Let go. Go the other way. Let's see if it corrupts. We should be in the right place. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see that? So we've got 2 stairs. Oh, we're still struggling on this. So I think... Ugh, so close. So close. Right, let's... Is it going to stop? Yes. Hi, FaZe. Right, so... Yes, right, so we need to see what's going on there. Right, Shift F6. Let's see what our frame counter is. So, OD92. It'll be 9293 now, won't it? So, yeah, there's our temporary direction holder. So it's 93 and 94 now. So, let's see what's going on. So, we're going that way. So, move, let go. Okay, so the direction is right. So we're at frame 4. So we'll go the other way. See if it's fixed it. Oh no, just that. Oh, we're at frame 4, aren't we? Right, it's frame 3, isn't it? Left is frame 3 because we're 1 behind. Right, let's try that again. Hey mate, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just trying to see. Right, OD93. So there we are, frame 4. Right. So we're scrolling that way. So we need to be at frame 3. When it's finished, it needs to be at frame 3. So when I let go, now, should be at 3. It is. I've accidentally invented Skynet. Right, so we're at the right X value. So we're going to scroll that way. We're going to go that way, and we should be okay. It should do it right. Oh, you're joking. Why did that not work? Why did that not work? Well, it worked that way. There we go. Turn round. So we're at frame 4, so we're all right. Come on. Go to the edge. We are at frame 3, so we're all right. So right, when we go, hang on, let's just check. When we go left, I've forgotten already. When we go left, where do we start? Do we start? So when we go left, it's 2107. So it copies at frame 2, then evaluates a new column at frame 1. So we're all right. We are at frame 3, so it should go on. And it, oh, this, that's not in the thing, is it? Hang on, let's load it up. Let's load it up. No, there isn't a glitch there. It's definitely not a glitch there. But it's put a flame in. I mean, it's evaluated it right, hasn't it? It's done it right. We've just got a flame there. Why would that be doing it? So we're at frame 4. Ooh. It's doing all the lines right, except that first one. And there, it went wrong. So we'll go back to the end. Right, so that stopped at frame 3. So we'll scroll back. And we'll do it one. Yeah, it's one out, isn't it? It's one out reading the map. So it's one out reading the map. Hang on. That's the one, isn't it? That's the one I'm looking for. So if we scroll the other way. Yeah, it's one out reading the map. And that gives me an indication that it's one out. Where's the bike dump? I am looking for this screen LH column. OD98. OD98. OD98 there. 29. Right, 29. What's 29? $41. Okay. And that's one too many. Right, let's see what happens when we go back the other way. Yeah, we're too far. We're too far. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. FF. There. That is going too far as well. That is going too far, because then when you're doing FF plus 39, you're getting the wrong tile. Right. Okay. We need to just slightly modify the here where we're testing for the extremes. So we're going to say 40 there. And where's the other one? Where is the other one? Here. So we're going to say we're going to have to compare it, aren't we? And then branch if not equal. Right. So we've got the framing done. We've got the framing done. Right, let's get the right one in. There we go. So OD9. Here we go. So this is our arena. So this is the important number I want to input. So let's scroll to the left. So as soon as I let go, it should go to frame 4. And it is. There it is. And we are on frame 4. Okay, so let's go to the edge of the screen. So it should stop at 28. There. Right. And we have no artifact here. Okay. So far, so good. So here's our. So this is where the glitch happened when we went back, right? So we should, because we're at 28, it should read 28 minus 20. Well, not hex 20. What's 20? 14, isn't it? So that should read hex 14. So if we start going back, we should see the back end of the previous tile. So what I'm expecting is this column here. So part of the blue. That's what I'm expecting to be drawn back on. So here we go. Nice and steady. Oh, and it went wrong. So we are not. We're not working out the map properly on the way there. So we'll do the extreme that way. So we're at the extreme and we're at 0. So this should. Yeah, it's doing the same thing that way. So we're not working out the map properly. So we are one too far, I think. So where's the evaluate? Let's have a look. Evaluate. Yeah, because you want to. There's 2 frames that is not being used when you do it, right? There's 2 frames not being used. So well, that's down. Right. So you got 5, 6, 7, 0, and then you've got 7, 0, 1, 2. So only frames 3 and 4 are available. So what you do is you from what I read is you try and make it rest on the very first available frame in that direction. So if we're going in that direction, so we're scrolling left, the very first available frame is frame 3. Yeah? Because frame 2 is the first thing we want to do. Now we could swap it around. I'm just thinking, could we swap it around? So oh right, the shadow is here, frame 7. So frame 7 for left, and yeah, frame 7, that's when it does the switch, and frame 0 for right. Yeah, frame 0 for right. So right is 3, is 4, is 5, starts at 5. So right, we could, if we're going right, let me just work this out. If we're going left, first available frame is 3. We could make it do 4, yeah, and then 3. But I don't think it would make any difference. They're the 2 available first frames. But what is happening now is the map column generator is not getting it right. So we need to have a look. So when we are scrolling left, work out the map column. So we get in our, so that'll be 0, divide by 2 is 0. and then 0. So right, so map tile and tile column is 0 for going left. So let's do this. So load 0, add 20. That's the X value. That's on the looper. That's not right. Because if we're, let's work this out. If we're at 0, if we're at 0, so if we're here, but are we here? That's a good question, John. Have I still got it running? No, I haven't. Okay. Let's get it running again. That's a good question, John. Let's get it in the mode that I want. That's the one. Right, OD 9 8. So that's our number. That's the left hand side column. So we're on column 0 now. Yeah. So when we start scrolling, there. So that's right. But when we go back the other way, okay, so there's definitely two tiles there. 1, 2. Then that's where the third starts. So there's definitely the proper gap. So let's go over to the other side. Let's see if it does it. See, that's loading it right. So going right and doing the left one is working. So let's go over to that side. Now it's stopped there, and we've definitely got a tile column there. So what we got on here? Is it 1 or is it 2? No, it's definitely 1. So that's the 1 tile. So we are at 28. So we are at the left hand side is 28. So when we go right, so let's have a look at the right code. So it's not the left code that we need to worry about. It's the right code, this one. So we're doing the work out the map. So it's 28. Yeah. 28 divided by 2 is 14. So that's what gets stored in map tile column. 14 and 0. So it's an even number. So let's work this out. So we've worked out that. So map tile is 14. So we load X with 14 and we load the map tile at 14. Okay. Now the map tile at 14, when we're at the extreme, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 0, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we should be loading this tile in. But that tile is already there. Okay, so if we scroll back, I think I've just got my math wrong. Because we are going to, as soon as we do it, Yeah. I think we've got the maths wrong, because we don't want... We're showing column 40 there, right? So the left-hand side, that is column 40. When we're scrolled right to the very end, yeah, so if we go right to the very end again, that is column 40, yeah? But we're scrolling, so we shouldn't be looking at column 40. We should be looking at one less. We should be looking at one less. Right, okay, how am I going to do that? Because we're trying to use the same maths, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work because, yes, so thinking. So really it's not 40 we want to look at, it's 39. It's 39. So maybe it's the scroller that we need to look at, where we update that frame. Hang on, let's find it. There, right, find all instances. Let's have a look. So we're increasing. Right, okay. We're evaluating too late. So on the right hand side here, we're decreasing it there, but it's too late. We need to decrease it when we evaluate it. So let's copy that and rem that out. We need to decrease it here so it reads the right column in. So let's do that again. F6. Right, let's get the right screen up. There we go. Let's get the memory up that we know. That's the important number. So we're going to scroll across, and we know that's working. So scrolling, walking right, scrolling left, it's evaluating the right column. And we know we're at the end because we've got one tile blank, and we've got one tile blank in the map. So let's go the other way. So if I've got that decrease in the right place, we should oh, come on. Is it gonna work? Oh, you beauty. Right, let's go back the other way. Let's just make sure. Oh, get in there, get in there, get in there. Right, so I'm going to let go of the key now. So it should be on frame 4, it is. So if I go back in the other direction, it shouldn't glitch anymore. This should not glitch anymore. Let go. Go back the other way. We're on frame 3. Right.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Hey, mate. 6 months, mate. Thanks for subscribing. Use the money for dog treats. Yes, yes, we will. I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. Mrs. OSK bought him some special treats because of what he's going through. Nico's having all the bones. He's found the cool mat. He's found the cool mat, look. He must be getting a bit warm, because it is warm in this room. It is warm in this room. Right, let's do this at full speed. Let's do this at full speed. Right, here we go. So, wander off in that direction. Let go. Let go. Right, so we come back this way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let go. Let go. Go back. Right, I'm just testing. Come on. It's working, isn't it? That is working. Oh, I'm liking this. Right. That's the left and right. And it's not glitching. It's not glitching. Right, okay. So we need to now we've got the base, now we've got the library in place and the basics. We need to start thinking about structuring this thing, because at the moment it's coded all over the place. I know we've got the libraries for the joystick, we've got the library for the animation of the characters, we've now got the scrolling library working, we've got the sprite library working because that's governing all the sprites. The only thing that's needed now is that we need Jill here, yeah, and we need her to stay there when the scroll is going, because at the moment she's just floating because I've turned that code off. But that's all about the viewports now. And we need to change, we need to fix the ceiling, yeah. I need to put the raster, let me put the raster thing in. Yeah, we need to make Jill stay still. Well, need to make her go with the flow. Right, so we need to let's do the raster thing. So we can see how much time we're using. Well, that's wrong for a kickoff, isn't it? There we go. So we're not hitting this at all. So now that's the problem. That's the problem. Because the raster's coming too far down, and to try and keep this... Say again? Bit warm, yeah. Because the raster's coming down too far, I mean, it's all right here. We can fix that. But because the raster's coming down to about here, we're going to have issues when it's doing the copying. But we'll try and sort this out, right? So what we need to do is we need to see if we can do it here. So that's where we're testing for the bottom of the screen. So that's down there. So what raster lines the start of the screen on? What raster lines the start of the screen on? Does anybody know? It's definitely not 0. Even it, you know, where the actual screen, not the border, but the actual screen. 50. Okay, let's go. Let's have a crack at that. So when it's done it, we're going to load the X value, the scrolly X. This. No, let's just say 50 is. We're going to just do 50 for the moment, yeah. So we're going to load that, and we are going to store it. Where are we going to store it? Yeah, trying it out. So we're going to store it somewhere here. So I want to do LDA frame scroll so we'll store it in frame scroll. So we're going to take it and we're going to store it here, yeah, and then we're going to zero and store it in there. So then we do this. And we need to change that. This is hey up. Aston! Aston! Hey up, buddy! Come here! The guys want to see you! Aston! Come here! Come here! The guys want to see you! Come here! Here we go! Here we go! Hey! Let's just do a quick swap over here. There you go. Say hello. Say hello. Everybody's been worried about you. Isn't there? Are you going to tell them that you're alright at the moment? Yeah? Yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen,
right.
6,500.
There you go, guys. He's woken up. Right. Okay. It's alright, mate. It's alright. Alright. So as you can see, he looks a lot better. But he's blind on this side. Okay, mate. Okay. Here we go. Do I have hay fever? Oh. Yes. I cried like a girl, mate. You're not a big softie. Heart's in the right place, mate. But I just wanted you to see him. He's there, look. Unfortunately, can't make it up the stairs. I think the tumble he had yesterday has scared him of the stairs a bit. He's all right, yeah. He's in the bathroom. Is the water in there? No. It's all right. I'll grab the water when I go down, yeah. If he's in the bathroom, he's just cooling his belly off. Now, Mrs. OSK still worried about him. Well, there you go, guys. So you could see, he's a lot better. It's a lot better. Right. So if we reset the scroll to 0, and then we can do this, can't we? They are definitely more than just pets, mate. Really? Oh. Really? Typo. Oh dear. Right. So we're gonna even on the third line. Right, so we're going to, let's paste that in there. So we're going to say that the screen starts at 50, yeah? So say 8 per line, we've got 5 lines, 40 in it, so that's 90. Let's see if we can do that. So there's going to be it's going to be a bit glitchy. But we'll see what we can do. So it comes in, we change the frame, we wait until 90, and then we'll put it back. So we'll load the frame here and then store it back into scroll X. So that resets it, ready for when. So that should reset it at the point that we need it. Okay, let's see what damage we've done. Right. So, let's see. See what I mean? It just jitters. I mean, it stood still, but it's just jittering. It's causing problems now. Yeah, we're going over. Right, let's do that. Let's do that. Right. So if we scroll, yeah, it's we're gonna have problems, I think. Ugh. Oh, hang on. That might be the other way round. Yeah, we just got it. It's because it's overrunning, and I bet that's the. It's just shimmering. Can you see? It's just shimmering. Yeah, it's the copying. It's the copying because we're effectively doing 2 copies, but on 2 different frames. So we copy the screen into the shadow screen on the first frame in each direction. So the first thing we do is copy the screen to the shadow. Then the next frame is we work out what's going to go in the columns or the rows, yeah. And then the next frame is we apply that to the shadow. And then the final frame is where we switch and then do a copy of the colour. So we effectively shift the colour, and that's why it's too far. And the thing is, right, we've got other things going on. So we've got this animation going on, which is taking this amount of space up. Look, you know, just in animation, it's just sitting there, you know, and it's the animation that's doing that. So we have to start thinking about, you know, but it just goes too far, and that's why we're just getting that glitch. And look, I think we're just 1 pixel out. Hang on. 89. So what I've done with the BCS is that if the raster is past this point here, it's not going to wait. It just carries on. So that's why we get the glitch at the top. It's just there. Oh, it's so annoying. But it's almost static. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame, really. How can we do that? I mean, I could let's turn the animation off. Let's turn the animation off. Let's see how that affects it. So this is the sprite library, that's what this is doing. This is the sprite library looking after the animation and the sprites. So we're not doing the animation of the characters now. Yeah? See, it still runs. And this is where libraries are bad, because they've got all the code in. So, but I'm trying to make it easy for people. So we may have to just blank it out and just have nothing there. Or we raise the whole thing up. We raise the whole thing up to here and put the screen, and then try and see if we can keep ahead of the raster down here. I suppose we could try and do that. Let's try that. Let's see if we can raise it up. Yeah? So the scroller. Oh, I need to change the copies, don't I? Oh, it's the macros. In fact, it's the macros. It's here. Start row and end row. That's what I want. So let's go back to here. Start row and end row. So we are going to shift it. So we're not going to start at row 5. We're going to start at row 0, and it's 19. Right. F5. Okay, so that's working. So next thing we need to lose this. We need to lose this for the moment, and we need to change the map function. Where's the map function? Here we go. So we're not starting there now. We're starting there at the top. Right. There we go. So that's at the top. So technically we could do it that way round. But the problem is, can you see it's just glitching at the top, look. It's just glitching at the top because it's going over. Oh, it's just that one row. Hang on. Move the stuff. Oh, you mean the raster?
Ladies and gentlemen, 6502 kebab has entered the chat.
Okay, let's move the raster up then. So 4 lines, it's 20, and it 4 8s, 16. Let's do 20. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So, we just need to fix the scroll afterwards, don't we? So how we're going to do that? So we've moved that, but if we fix the scroll here, you're going to get a little bit of, you're still going to get a little, if we put, question is, do we have anything down here? That's the question. Do we have anything down here? Let's try something. Let me just try something. So we've done that at 55, 23. Let's move that to 235. I just want to try something. Let's put this back in, and we start at 215. Let's do 215. Right. Let's see what we get out of that. What's that end result of that? Right. That's because I fixed it, didn't I? I fixed it. Hang on. Here. So I want to do that. Then I want, at that point, I want to fix it. And then wait until we get hit to 3.5 and then unfix it. Ooh, so close. Oh, it's just because I got the raster line wrong, isn't it? But we have some static lines. So I'm halfway up the character, aren't I? So I'm halfway up. Let's try that. There we go. There we go. Right, so what we can do then is where's my macros? Where's my macros? Have I got a clear screen in here? Have I got a clear screen? No. Right, let's do a clear screen. So we'll just copy that. Paste that there. Macro clear screen. Screen address 1. So we are going from 0 to 25. And we are loading. Ooh, no. We are loading that. And we are storing it in there. In fact, I've copied the wrong bit, haven't I? That's the bit I want to copy. No, that's right. But we're doing 40. No, 39. 39 to 0 is 40. So load that, store it in there. Loop background, done. Right, so let's go in here and do our, so initializing the scroller, so we're going to do our clear screen here. So screen RAM, and our space character. Our space character, which one is it? It's character 0, isn't it? Yep, character 0 is our space character. In fact, we'll make that a constant. I hope that sees it. Yep, good. And then we'll clear out the shadow screen as well. So that's screen 2 RAM. Right, so we should have space. There we go. I cleaned it out, and I've cleaned the map out as well. Right, so let me put those in a different place. So where are we doing the map? Draw screen, there it is. That's where it's doing it. Right, there we go. So let's put something here, just to show that we're still keeping it static. So just for the hell of it, we're gonna have to move Quasi up as well. So for the how am I going to do this? Let's copy screen. So we are 19, so we want 18 star 40, comma Y, store it in screen RAM plus 1920 star 40, comma Y, I in Y. In fact, we'll do it the other way around. So 79, I want to copy 2 dy branch it plus to looper. So that's going to copy the last 2 lines, hopefully into the space. There we go. And hopefully those should stay still. Yep, they are. In fact, we'll copy 3 lines. So 120, 119. So we'll copy 3 lines. So we'll do 18, 17 to 20. And then we'll do the same again for 2, because it was flashing because of the switching. Right, this is just to show that where we're going to have the HUD is going to stay static. Oh, and we haven't copied into the screen RAM. Ah, that's because I'm loading and I don't need to. F6. There we go. Right, so that should stay static. There it is. So we've just got a bit of, we're 1 raster out on the static. So let's just sort that out. So 210. No. Okay. It's still doing it. Let's knock it down 1 more. That's better. No, it's too far, that is. Okay. Right. It's not equal, do that, and it's yeah, so we're gonna have to do 11, I think. We're just out. I mean, it's out at the moment. You can just see it. Oh, that's annoying. I can't get it bang on. Why is that not bang on? That should be bang on, but it's not. It's the line above's now wrong. Load 210, compare it with the raster. If it's not equal, go back. Oh, hang on. Let's do that. Oh dear, John, what are you doing? Wasting cycles. Wasting cycles. Right. 211. No. It's just at that point, isn't it? It's just at that point. Oh. Whatever we put down here, we're going to have to remember that we are going to be 1 pixel out there on that. It's either we do it there and then we end up with the colour jerking across, yeah? So I'll show you what I mean. So we're suffering this here. So look here. Can you see it's creeping, yeah? Like that, yeah? Or we have it like this, where if you look at the colour on this line, you'll see it doesn't smooth scroll up. What do you think? What can we live with? What do you think we can live with? Let's put the animation back in, because I've taken that out, haven't I? You can live with perfection. Because I know it's there. Because I know it's there. It's now going to bug me. How can we make this? I wonder if that'll do it. No. Really broken it then, Anna. Okay, so it's gonna have to be that. Don't copy the colour that far down. I don't think I'm copying the colour that far down, mate. Oh, hang on. But if I don't copy the colour, okay. That's on that line. Yeah. Okay. We may have to do some jiggery pokery with the characters when we put the HUD on. Right, let's get quasi in the right place. So it's too far down now. So where do we set up quasi? It's right at the very start, isn't it? Here we go. Right, so quasi is at 160 across. Where's Y? Yeah, 213, so that's way too low. So we want 178, I think. Ooh, just out. So that is a cat 6 or 7 pixels out, that is. Whoops, too high. It's better. Three. Is that going to be too far though? Nope. No. Right, and Jill needs to go up one, so that's halfway through one. So 2 characters, 2.5 characters, 2.5 characters. So that's 16, 20, 20. So 81. Let's try that. No. Oh, that's the top. Wally, that's the top. So we are 24 more. 24 more. 61. That's going to put her feet below. Yeah. So we need another 4, 5. So 57. No. I must have been bang. I was bang on, wasn't I? I was bang on first time. There we go. 60. I think she's a couple of pixels too high. Too low. There we go. So we have got the left working, and then it stops. We've got the right working, and it stops. We've got our HUD stationary, sort of. Right, so we need to start thinking about how we're going to structure this game, because this is just a demo. Yeah, this is just a demo. We're working out all the libraries, and we're working out so we need to start structuring this. So I'm going to start a brand new project for this, and we're going to code it properly. So everything's going to be modularized and going to be put in the right places. Because we haven't split out. Where is it? We haven't made a library for the maps. You know, where we take in these maps. We haven't made a library for the map, so we can tell it what map number we want to put on the screen. Yeah. So this would be map 1. Say, then we have a map 2, map 3, map 4, and all that. We need to be able to tell the library what map we want. It then puts that on the screen and then uses it from that point onwards. So yes. So we need a way of doing that. So we need to do a library of working with multiple maps, because at the moment everything's hard coded. But that is working. Now the vertical part, the vertical part of this. So where we were scrolling vertically and horizontally. I mean, we can do that. We can do that. I was just thinking, we can't get quasi. We need to work out the physics engine for that. But we've got the vertical and horizontal scrolling done. So I don't know if it would do it. I don't know if it would do it two ways. But what we can do is we'll test for 2 more keys. Yeah. Have we got up and down on there? No, we haven't. Test for joystick. Right, so let's copy this. Let's add 2 more keys in there. So up and down, we've got A and D, A and D, M and K. So that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. And we are going to do the scroller. So this is M, that's down. And this is going to be up then. And we store it in there. There. So that when that goes to the scroller now, it'll do the scroll down and scroll up. Right, so K and M. K is, that's the M key, so we need to change that to M. We need to change that to K. Right. F6. Right, so here we go. So we need to, and it's scrolling a bit too far down. It's scrolling a bit too far down, isn't it? There. It's also glitching a bit, isn't it? Because we need to do the same. We need to do the same for the up and down now, where we we prepare it for the next one. So the colour's going wrong, but we are putting here. Yeah, we're putting there, and we shouldn't be. And also, we need to fix the Y as well. So let's fix the Y. So we'll do the same here. So Y, make that X. And X. And do that. So this is Y. Y. Why? Okay, Andy. See you later, dude. Right, so hopefully that should have fixed this, but it's not. I can see it here. We're glitching. Yeah, we're definitely glitching. So up and down maybe not feasible. Maybe we just keep to the same, just the map, and we just do this. We just stick with this that way and that way. I think that could be probably a good way of leaving it. So all our maps are going to be this size. Well, we could have it wider, because at the moment we've got it 40. We could make it a lot wider, yeah, because you know we could have it really, really long. At the moment, Stacy gave us a 40 tile, an 80 column wide stage, so we could make it bigger, and that's why I want to make sure that we've got a map routine that can handle that. I'm not going to bother with scrolling up and down for this. I think it would just be too much. So let's get rid of that. And we'll rem out this code. So we'll rem out that. And put that back to how it was. So the Hunchback game that we're going to do is going to be just that. It's going to be at that level. So Hunchback we'll get Hunchback going up ladders, hitting walls that he can't go past and stuff like that. But we are definitely on the way there, look. So we've got our core mechanics to make this game. So we need to start working together on this. So I'll make the project. And I'll split what we've got into components in that project, so we can at least have a starting point. But I think we've cracked it. We've got the scrolling on demand, and it makes sure that it's in the right frame state for when it does the scrolling, so we don't get that glitch. Right, let's take the border out of it because it's a bit flickery. Let's take the border out. So there we go. Right, let's see what it looks like without any flashing white. That looks really smooth. I never thought I could do this. I really didn't think I could do this. I'm quite looking forward to doing this now. So we need some more maps. We need to be able to oh, I thought it was flickering then. No? You seem to be alright. So I need some more maps, and we need people to help code this thing. So the challenge is on now. Right. I'm going to say that I think it's a good place to stop. I'll put this on Discord. I'll upload this to Discord so you can grab it and you can have a play with it. But I'm going to create a brand new Hunchback project on GitHub. Copy this across, but I'm going to split it up into modules. So we've already got So we've already got, let's get rid of all this lot. So we've got the sprite library. We've also got the multiplexer in here as well. So if we want to use the, if we need to use the multiplexer, we should be able to switch over and use the multiplexer as well. We have got the screen memory. So this is a way to swap. It's my first way of swapping the screens, and I didn't like it, so we've used a different way of doing it now because it didn't work that well. We've got our macros, which is what we've come to use for the copying of the screen. So this is the, I've got a library for the keyboard. Remember when we had the problem there, the keyboard it couldn't react with the keyboard. I've wrote a library that actually talks to the CIA chip and gets back the matrix location of each key. And it's something, hang on, let's see if I can find it. It does, if I can find it. Ah, there it is. Right, have I got it running? No, I ain't. Let's just get it running. Right, can I just drag and drop? There we go. So what it does, it's right, so it's looking, so it's sending this is the output and this is the input, I think. And what it does, it's running through these bits, switching them on and then switching it off, moving that, and it's sending one, setting that to be one, then we listen, no, sets that one, then we listen, and then sets that one. So when we press a key, so this is going to be the A key, there you go, that's the A key, yeah. The beauty of this is the D key, yeah, but the beauty of this, I'm now pressing A and D. You can read two key presses. So if I do K, if I press key K, that's up there, yeah. Then if I press M, that's there. If I press them both together at the same time, that's there. But if I keep my finger on them, yeah, and then press A and then D, that's 4 key presses it's registering. Yeah, 4 key presses. And I think you can get up to 6, I think. So if I do that, there's another one up there, and there's another one there. That's 6 key presses at the same time. Yeah. So I've already written the library to allow us to talk to the keyboard matrix, yeah. So it allows us to, you know, read, and what it does, it returns back 8 bytes, yeah. So it returns back 8 bytes. So it's a matrix of 64 bits, and all you have to do is just check for that bit in that byte, and then that's the key press. So that's what this library does. So this is what this macro library does, is it allows you to do the keyboard scan, and then what it does, it returns back 8 bytes of 8 bits, so you get a 64-bit matrix. And I've made it as simple as possible. So this is where it's doing the hard work, the keyboard scanning, which is here. So that's the macro where it's doing the keyboard scanning, and then I just put it into the scan byte, which is up here. But I've also got where there is a byte that combines all the 64 bits and crunches it down into 1 byte. It's not very accurate, but if you've got a key, let's say if you've got a key on a different bit line, then you could use just 1 byte to read the keyboard matrix. So that's in there, and then we know we've got the joystick library because we wrote this on a stream in the early days, and that works. And so it's just a case of splitting out the game into its own file, creating a map library that allows us to display a tile map on the screen, and also for the scroller to investigate that tile map to be able to get the extremes when it's doing the scrolling. So that could be the next stream, is where we start making this flexible, and instead of having hardwired stuff in here, making it that we have a map array, matrix array. So what I mean by that is, at the moment we've hard coded, we've hard coded the map. So it's here, I think, here. So we've hard coded the map in here. Now we can't hard code it. We're going to have an array of data that says this is map 1, this is map 2, this is map 3, this is map 4. And if we have different size maps, then we're going to have to hold that data in there. If we decide to have the same dimensions for all the maps, then we don't need to do that, But if we have different size maps, so if we have one really long map and one short one, then we've got to hold that into the array. That allows then the library, when we code it, to use that array to set the evaluator for the scroller, as well as drawing the map on the screen. So that will be the next set of streams, I think. And then it's a case of someone grab the project out of GitHub. Let's get some more levels created so we can start testing multi-maps when we do it. Let's get some more maps, because that's where Jill will be there, So we've got to do the affecting the sprites in the arena, which we haven't done at the moment. The only sprite that's been affected in the arena is Quasi, because he's walking backwards and forwards. But Jill is not moving with the scene, so we have to do something about that. But we need more maps. We need more people getting. So grab this out of GitHub, make some maps, and then send them me, and then we'll put them in and we'll start working on that. Right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for being here and watching and helping out. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.